From Ecem?
I'm from Turkey.
From Turkey. Okay, cool. Ecem. If I pronounce your name incorrectly for the rest of class, just yell at me and I'll try to fix it.
No, you are one of the best pronouncer of my name.
Perfect, thanks. Hopefully it continues. And Julieta, welcome to class. Julieta, how's it going?
Hi, teacher. I'm great, thank you.
Okay, nice. That's good to hear. And Julieta, what's your day been like?
I got a result from an exam.
Okay. How did it go? Was it a good result or a bad result? You've got me on the waiting on the cusp here.
What?
How did you do?
I got 27 on 30.
Nice. Congratulations. That's really good.
Thank you.
Okay. And Sen, welcome to class. Sen, how's it going?
It's been busy, but I'm good. How are you? It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a little while. What have you been up to?
The long story, but I'm back.
Okay. Okay, well, it's nice to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you too.
And so, Sen, what have you done today?
Today it was kind of lazy day for me actually because for a while I was so busy, maybe over too much, and then I think I need a little bit rest. Then I took it. Yeah, like
Okay.
lazy day, just slept.
Nice. That's good. Those are good days sometimes, for sure.
Yeah.
And Javier, welcome to class. Javier, how are you?
Hello, fine, thank you. You?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Okay.
Javier, I'm not sure if I've seen you in class before.
It's the first
Javier?
time, yeah, with you. So
Okay.
I'm new here. Not in Berlin, but this is the first time with you as a teacher.
Okay. Perfect. Well, it's nice to see you. Nice to meet you. It looks like you're from Rio, or at least you have a picture of Rio. Is that Rio?
Yeah, it's area, yeah. But I'm not living there, but I used to live there, so that's why I put this picture there.
Nice. What is that? Dos Irmão y
Pau
Pedro
de
de
Azúcar.
Gavea? Pau de Azúcar. Okay.
Pau de Azúcar.
Yeah. Got my, I guess, a little bit off, but cool. Nice to meet you. And so, Ejim,
Yes.
so what did you do today?
I went to job. I didn't do anything special, and I came to home back, and I'm just being lazy right now. Nothing else.
Okay. Nice. Being lazy, I guess. Being productive too, hopefully. And Javier, what about you? What did you do today?
Yeah, the same. I went to work until 2 hours ago, or something like that, and now I'm waiting for holidays as well. So I'm gonna start holidays tomorrow, so I'm happy.
Nice.
Yeah.
At least in the United States, we'd say I start vacation tomorrow.
The vacation, okay, yeah.
I think with British English, you can get away with saying holidays, like the holidays
Yes,
start.
holidays and vacation. Mhm.
But at least in the United States, yeah, we'd say vacation starts tomorrow.
Vacations.
But cool. All right, and let's get started with today's class. Jose, how's it going? Welcome to class. Jose, can you hear me?
Dear Joshua.
Nice. How's it going?
Yes. Fine. Thanks for asking. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Thanks for coming in. All right, and let's start. Jose, can you read the title and the next few lines?
Yes. Business performance, booms and busts. Today we will learn how to talk about business cycles, business markets, and market trends.
Okay, nice. A couple small things. Performance.
Okay. Performance. Performance. Performance.
Yeah, performance.
Performance.
Good. Don't forget the infinitive, how to talk.
How how to talk.
Good. And cycles.
Cycles. Cycles. Cycles. Cycles.
Cycles. Perfect. There you
Cycles.
go. And Daniela, welcome to class. Daniela, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks.
Nice. Okay, good to hear. Daniela, I'm not sure, you don't have a picture. Have you come to class before? Have I had you in class before, Daniela?
I think no, it's maybe the first time.
Okay. I'd say I don't think so. I don't think so. It's the first time. But good.
Okay.
And so welcome to class. It's nice to meet you. Daniela, where are you from?
I'm from Italy.
Italy. All right, cool. Yeah, like I said, it's nice to meet you. And let's go on and take a look at the first page. Let's have Jose. Can you ask Javier the first question?
Yes, Isua. What is the stock market?
I have to answer, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, if you could.
Okay. The stock market is the place where not the place, but is the place where you sell shares, yeah, of the company.
Yeah. Where you buy and sell
Shares. Yeah.
of companies. Instead of saying of the company, because we're not talking about just one, of companies in general.
Okay.
But good. All right, very nicely done. And Javier, can you ask Julieta the next question?
Yeah, Julia, do you invest in the stock market? Why or why not?
No, I do not invest in stock market because I don't have enough in the stock market. Okay, because I don't have enough money to do that, and because I think it's too risky.
I think it's too risky. Good. Really nicely done. Good answer. And we've got a new student. David. David, how's it going?
Hello, Joshua. How are you doing?
Doing well. Thanks for asking.
Yes.
And so I never have asked you this before. Do you prefer that I call you David or David?
I think David.
Okay, David. Perfect. All right, and so Julieta, can you ask Ajem? Is it Ajem or Ajem?
Ejam.
Ajem. Ajem. So Julieta, can you ask Ajem the next question?
Jem, what do you think of when you think of business?
To be honest, I couldn't understand this question exactly. I think I need better understanding.
Pretty much
Okay.
there's no... Yeah.
Okay. When I think about business, first thing is professionalism, and the second thing is correct investment. Maybe correct investment could be related to this field.
Okay, correct investment.
Yeah.
Think about professionalism. I think correct investment. This is good. I might say good investments. Just generally.
Okay.
Instead of correct investment. Correct investment just sounds slightly awkward. It's grammatically correct, so there's nothing wrong about it. But I might just say good investments. Good. Okay. Very nicely done. And does anybody in class actually invest in the stock market? Do we have any stock market investors in class?
I used to, but
No, I don't have invested in stock markets.
Okay. So we've got a used to and a no. Okay, good. So I guess it'll be a class for everybody to learn. I don't actually invest in stock markets either, but all right. And let's have David. Can you read the title, the directions, and the words?
Sure, Joshua. Vocabulary, Read the words. Ask about words you don't know. Boom, bust, cycle. Stock market collapse. Bounce, default. Booming, bomb or slump. Bubble, bull market, and bear market.
Good. This is really good. You did a great job. Boom. Boom.
Oh yes. Boom, boom boss cycle.
Good. And then a bear.
So yes, bear. Okay, I get it. Bear.
Okay, good. Perfect. That was really nice. Nicely done. Does anybody have any questions about any of these words?
What is the difference between boom and booming?
So booming is just the progressive. So it is booming. So I guess we can get rid of that if you want, and just say booming, slump. The same word, just different verb form. So to boom, although we could have it as a noun. So something is booming, and then a boom is would be a noun. So that's really the only difference. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Regarding beer market.
A bear market. Remember, can you repeat bear?
Bear.
Yeah. And who can explain what a bear market is? And a bull market, probably.
Bear market is when the market is going down, going to collapse, like the first image, the image that is above.
Yeah, exactly. And so a bull market is... What's a bull market then?
It's a market that is going up or is going to increase.
Exactly. Good. And so a way to remember this is if you remember kind of like the general shape of a bear,
Bear.
it's got a flat back and it's got a low head. So it's kind of looking down, whereas a bull maybe has more of like that low back end. If I can get a pen, which I can't. Sorry, hold on. The bull's got a low back end.
Seriously, I want to ask that one. Seriously, like when you say bull market, like really, really seriously that one, right?
Yeah. So this would be like a bear market or a bull market. Sorry, is what it's supposed to be. And the other one's a bear market, so it's like going down, I guess. So generally, if that helps at all, which it probably doesn't.
By the way, bubble. What do you mean by bubble in terms of
stocks? Good. Does anybody have any ideas what a bubble is in terms of stocks?
Bubble is when the price is overestimated, and after the bubble explodes, the price going down a lot. So it's like well, at the beginning it's like fraud.
It's like what?
Well, at the beginning it's like a fraud because, for example, if you pay a lot for a house that is overvalued, when the bubble explodes, the price of the house is going to be less low. So
yes. It's going to be lower.
Lower.
Not less low, but lower. Good. If we want to clarify that a little bit more, that was a perfect definition. I think that was Ajem. Can you read about a bubble?
Okay, a situation in which a lot of people try to buy shares in a company that is not financially successful, or which is so new that no one knows how successful it will be. As a result, people pay more for the shares than they are worth. When they realize the price is lower than what they paid, they attempt to sell them at a lower price. Then the bubble has burst.
Perfect. So that's what a bubble is. You can have a bubble in housing markets, in a lot of other markets too. Hopefully that makes sense. Any other questions?
Joshua, could you refresh me default?
Default. Okay. Who can explain what it means to default?
To go bankrupt.
Yeah, to some extent it could be to go bankrupt. So sometimes if you go bankrupt, you can default on loans. If you don't have any loans, you can't default even if you are bankrupt because you don't have any loans. So can you give me a different definition other than just to be bankrupt?
You
Yeah, I
don't have
think
enough money to. Oops. When you don't have enough money to pay your debt.
Yeah. Or when you refuse to pay your debt. You refuse to pay your debt. And so
but
it's actually, huh?
I was gonna say something else about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
For example, when you buy something like computer or phone, so you're gonna have some documents which will be default. Like you don't need to download them, you know.
Ah,
They
so like the
already
default settings?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So that's a little bit different, but definitely the same word, just used in with a different meaning. The default settings are like the most basic ones, the general way of being, I guess. The general way of being would be the default. Yeah. When we're talking about loans and stocks, the whole thing is when you don't pay your debt, when you refuse to pay your debt. So it's something that's happening in the United States kind of consistently since 2008, maybe, when Congress decides that they don't want to pay their debt or they might not or whatever. So it's a thing that governments can do, that companies can do, and that individuals can do. Yeah. And Wojciech, welcome to class. Wojciech, how are you doing?
Hello, good evening. I'm fine, thank you.
Nice. Good to hear. Am I pronouncing your name correctly?
No, that's correct.
Okay, good. And I'm not sure where we were. Danielle, or any questions is where we were. Does anybody have any other questions? All right. Good. Let's practice with these words a little bit. Oh. Right, here we go. Sorry. And Adela, welcome to class. Adela, how's it going? All right. Wait a second. Daniela, can you try the first sentence?
Okay. An economic booming is a period of increased demand. Wait, and production.
Close.
Close. So,
You need a noun, not a
boom.
verb. Yeah. Can you read that
Okay.
one more time?
An economic boom is a period of increased demand and production.
Perfect. Nice job. And Adela, are you there?
Yes.
Nice. Perfect. Good to see you, Adela. How are you doing?
Fine, thanks.
Okay, good. And Adela, can you try this second sentence?
The period of booming economic, sorry, yes, grow inevitable peaks following which there is a mm, a slump, no, yes, or a downturn in the economy.
Good. And Wojciech, can you try the next one?
This pattern is known as the business cycle, and a good example of the cycle is called the boom bust.
The boom bust.
Cycle.
Yeah, good. And Esen, what about the next one?
A stock market collapse, would say. Is that correct now, right?
You're not quite.
I have no idea.
So a blank market is good for shareholders.
Yeah, then I don't know what I'm gonna say about that one.
Okay, so if we go back to the beginning, an economic boom is a period of increased demand in production. And then the period of booming eventually peaks, following which there's a slump or a downturn. So we already have two words that we know what they mean. So boom and slump. And also those words are crossed off of our list. So we don't have these words anymore. And we already used a boom-bust cycle, so an up and down cycle.
Yeah, so booming?
Yeah, so a booming market. What would a booming market be? SN.
A booming, a sentence? Or just explain what is a booming market?
Yeah, explain what a booming market is.
A booming market is something good for shareholders.
Yes. Okay.
No, I don't even know what are they in Turkish, so I'm just following the class actually.
Okay. So I guess it's fine. Even if you don't know what it is in Turkish, as long as you kind of have a general idea of it. Do you kind of have a general idea, Sen, of what we're talking about?
They're all about banking and money, the general idea.
Yeah, stocks. So the stock market.
Yeah.
So when a company allows people, just common people, to buy percentages of the company, they sell their stocks. Or they're called stocks, or those percentages. And so yeah, the stock market is the market of those business stocks.
Yeah, some like broker or stocker, they're trying. I know that they're trying to convince the people to invest their money, and it's something about that. I know, like there's some rich people about it, and they're really interested in with this money business. But just because of my vocabulary, and I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. Do you think you could finish this sentence?
We want to read, or just I can, because we don't have any other word actually. A booming market is good for shareholders, but when the economy slumps, it can be accompanied by a stock market collapse when the value of shares on the exchange falls significantly.
Significantly.
Isn't it significant? Okay.
Can you repeat that one more time? Significantly? One more time? Sorry. Significantly.
Yeah, significantly.
Good. And then value.
But value.
Good. Value. Okay. Does anybody have any questions here? Any questions? Okay. Let's do some reading. And so this is advice for buying and selling stocks. And let's start with Jose. Can you read this first piece of advice?
Yes. Analyze yourself. What do you want to accomplish with your stock investing? What are your investment goals?
Good. Analyze.
Analyze.
Yeah.
Analyze.
Somebody's listening to music, it sounds like. Good. Analyze. And yeah, okay. Good. Jose, if you were investing stocks, what would you want to accomplish? What would your goals be? And you can make this a simple answer if you want. So what would your goals be if you're investing?
obtain a profit, no?
Hmm.
Obtain a profit.
Yeah, that's good. Maybe you could say what percentage of a profit you wanted to make, like a 10% profit, a
Yes.
5% profit,
5%, 10%,
yeah,
more or less.
something like
I
that.
think that is a good profit.
Yeah, I think that would be a good investment goal. All right. And let's have the next one. Javier, can you read this next piece of advice?
Know where to get information, the decisions you make about your money, and what stocks to invest in require quality information.
Yeah, good. So know where to get information. Where are some places that you could get information, Javier?
Some newspapers, some websites. I think Bloomberg is one of them.
Bloomberg?
New York Times. Yeah, you have some newspapers and websites, no? And you can check.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah, definitely. Those are good places to get information. All right. Julieta, can you read the next part?
Understand why you want to invest in stocks. Are you seeking appreciation, capital gains, or income, dividends?
Okay. Sorry, I was I was trying to read what SN was writing. I think your pronunciation was good. I'm just appreciation. Maybe appreciation.
Appreciation.
Appreciation. Yeah. Capital gains or income, dividends. And yeah, do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay.
The first part they say if you seeking appreciation, it means you want to build a capital. No?
Yeah. So you're looking for,
Long
land or
term.
houses or stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Mm.
Exactly. So yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what it is, Julieta. Really good job. Julieta, if you were investing in stocks, which would you prefer?
Well, I think capital gains.
Okay, capital gains. Okay, perfect. And let's have Ejem. Can you try reading the next one?
Okay. Look at the company whose stock you are considering to see whether it's a profitable company worthy of your investment dollars.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Really good.
First, I think my first point would be Google, and then after finding some information, I need to find correct I would try to find correct contacts, scientific articles. But first, I need to get general information.
Okay. Nice. Really good. You read my mind. I was going to ask you that question. Okay. Good.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. What were you going to say?
No, I mean, after first 3-1, I understood the regulation, so.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. And David, what about the next one?
Sure. Consider the industry before you invest. You will frequently see stock prices of mediocre companies in hot industries rise higher and faster than solid companies in floundering industries. Therefore, choosing the industry is very important.
Good. It's a little bit difficult to hear you. Your connection doesn't sound perfect, but frequently?
Frequently.
Yeah. And mediocre?
Mediocre.
Good. Mediocre. And floundering.
Floundering.
Good. Floundering. Perfect. which kind of industry do you think you would choose if you were going to be investing, David?
Yes, I think the technology industry is having a boom for a long time ago. So I think probably I will invest in technology industry because most of the companies that are overvalued this moment, like Apple, Samsung, and companies related to technology, having good profits. So I will invest part of my portfolio. I don't know.
Yeah,
Of my
portfolio.
invest is the. Can you repeat the pronunciation, please?
Yeah,
Por-
portfolio.
okay. Portfolio in technology and maybe other well, in marketing or publicity companies.
Okay, nice. That's good.
Hmm.
Overvalued? I know you mentioned that those companies were overvalued. Remember, we would want to say they're valued highly. If you say overvalued, it implies that their prices are too high and they're soon going to go down because they're overinflated. So it's like a bubble. So if something's a bubble, it would be overvalued. But if something is valued correctly and valued very highly, it is highly valued. Does that make
Well,
sense?
I think it's both because there are some that are overvalued. So,
Okay. All right. Yeah. So maybe it'll be a tricky industry to get into. Hopefully not on the edge of a bubble. But good. Really nicely done. Daniela, can you read the next part?
I lost. We were at consider or understand.
Understand.
Okay. Understand how a word affects your stock. Stocks succeed or fall in large part due to the environment in which they operate. Economics and politics make up the world, so you should know something about them.
Nice. Make up that one. Good. Economics.
Economics,
Politics. And can you repeat politics as well?
politics,
Yeah, politics. One more time?
politics.
Good. There you go. It's right at the beginning.
Mhm.
All right. And so what kind of political event would affect the stock market?
Well, uh, economic decisions and all the things concerning the relation between different countries. Um, mm, laws, taxations.
Mm-hmm. Good. Really nice. Okay, I think that's good. There are lots of political things. Pretty much everything political has some effect on the stock market. But good. That was really good, Daniela. Adela, can you read the next part?
Yes. Identify megatrends, social and cultural shifts, among other large, influential change can make a big difference in your investing decision.
Good. Changes. Can you repeat changes?
Changes.
Good. And yeah, so what could be some of these social and cultural shifts? What would be an example of one of those?
I think the tendency in the globalization affect not only the countries where you have the investment, but I think the global market, I think it's a global market. An example can be, for example, in social, the influence one factor, for example, about the tendency of the market to a smartphone. The use of a smartphone can be affected the others investment in another field, I think. Or e-books affect to the investment in paper books. I don't know if a good example, but
Nice. Yeah. So ebooks effect on paper book publishing. Yeah. Really good. I think that was good. So there are lots of different social and cultural shifts. The shift, maybe another one like that might be a little bit bigger would be the shift towards technology and technophilia. So like people who just love technology. And I think that's, yeah, that's a huge one. Maybe a social shift could be like social media and how, I don't know, maybe that affects the stock market in certain ways, and how people meet and do business and how that's changing. But yeah, all different things. I think that was really good at that. A nice job. Does anybody have any questions here? This is tricky, kind of heavy stuff. Any questions?
Yes, what does floundering means?
Good question. Floundering. Does anybody have any ideas about what floundering might mean?
I think a company has start and increase your profit very fast or quickly. Has in the top in the best in a moment. I don't.
Not quite. Not quite. Any other ideas about what floundering might mean?
Yeah, Joshua, maybe it's talking about industries like doesn't have important relevance in the market, or like new industries that are coming up.
Opposite. So, you guys are really good guesses. It's actually the opposite. So floundering would be sinking, going down, or doing poorly. So what they're saying here is that mediocre companies, which are like just okay companies in hot industries, go up really quickly. So okay companies in hot or really good industries rise faster than solid companies, which are like good companies, I guess, in sinking or struggling industries. Does that make sense? So floundering is just struggling, doing poorly, going down.
Yes.
Okay. So you don't want to flounder when you try to learn how to swim for the first time, because that would be awful. So yeah, floundering is sinking. Any other questions? All right. Okay, really good work here. Again, this is difficult stuff. You guys all did an awesome job. And SN, can you read the question and try to answer it?
Okay, it seems more suits to me. What is the comic portraying in terms of business? Why is it funny? think it's not funny at all, but
You don't think it's funny.
yeah. Okay, there's a painter, and he is painting, but he's painting something which is really, really different than the reality. I think the guy who is sitting on the beer, maybe, yeah, he's sitting on the chair. He's not actually a bull. He's a bear. I can't pronounce actually. All the
That
time
was
I
good.
sound
Bear.
like beer. Bear.
He's a bear.
Okay. Bear. Anyway, but he is painting a bull. So we just learned that those words like bull market and bear market. And as far as I remember, bull market was something going up, and bear one is down. It might be opposite.
Nope, that was good.
Okay. So this is my explanation.
Okay, why would the painter want to make a painting of a bull when he sees a bear?
Because maybe he is a journalist, like media, and he is pretending, and he wants to show the reality in a different way, because he wants to keep the stock market as much as stable as much as possible. You guys are allowed to laugh at my comments, actually.
No, that was awesome. You did a really good job. I think that was fantastic, SN.
No, don't exaggerate. So fantastic.
Oh, no, but truly, that was good. I think that's exactly what's happening. So, we're not really sure what the painter is. He could be a businessman. He could be representing a journalist. He could be representing a stockbroker. And he's trying to trick somebody into seeing a bear market, which is going down, so a bad market. And he's trying to trick people into thinking that it's a good market, a market that's going up, something that they want to invest in. But yeah, you're right on target. I think that was great, SN.
Okay.
Good grammar, too.
Yeah.
What was that?
Thank you. Such a relief, I said.
Yeah, you went out on a limb, but it paid off. That was really good. Okay, Jose, do you have any questions here, Jose?
No.
Okay. How about anybody else? Does anybody have any questions? Okay. And so let's go on to another page. Already gotten that. Okay, this is good, actually. Let's have Jose. Can you read this first headline and then ask Javier the question?
City analysts describe emerging market as bubble economies. Question: are these emerging markets a good long-term investment? Why or why not?
I think that that they are good, yeah, in a long-term investment. I think bubble economies. But for me, I mean, city emerging markets. It doesn't mean bubble economies. So depends on the.
Alright, so this is always a tricky thing with students. Let's pretend that emerging's not here. So in this sense, emerging market is any new market. Emerging market, in this case, not in all cases, because in some cases it does mean other things, just means any new market. And so we're talking about a specific city, so we're talking about a small thing in this city specifically. So we're talking about bubble markets they're described as. So would that be a good thing or a bad thing, Javier?
I mean, with this information, could be a bad thing. Yeah, it's a small. I mean, I need more information to know to know about it. Yeah, but probably it depends on the market and the city as well. So for me, it could be a good long-term investment. Depends on the conditions and.
So, if they are bubble economy,
Bubble, no. If it's a bubble, no economy.
okay.
I mean, in a long term, I think the bubble is going to, I don't know, to blow up. It's correct, or it's going to
Yeah, in the long term, the bubble will burst.
explode, and the prices going down. So
Yeah, exactly. So it's always tricky. Just emerging markets are often considered to be really stable investments if you're looking at countries. Emerging markets would be like Brazil, China, things.
yeah, BRICS,
India.
no?
But we could also have emerging markets be an emerging market could be like the toe shoe industry, which was probably a bubble. I'm not really sure what toe shoes are doing. So that's just any new market would be an emerging market. And then we have the weight of saying that, you know, there are emerging markets in the world economy. And so, yeah, this is talking about a specific industry that's now just coming out, and that city analysts are saying it's going to be a bubble. So you'd probably bet that it's going to be a bad idea.
Yeah, long term, yeah. Probably short term, it's much better, yeah, than long term. So
Yeah, exactly. Good. Javier, can you read the next headline and ask Julieta the question?
We are on the edge of a bear market in technology sales. Question: will technology shares be sold or bought in increased numbers? Why or why not?
We are at the edge of a bear market, so technology shares have to be sold in increased numbers. Perhaps you can do a short investment and sell and buy in a way that you can get an income from the lower price.
Yeah, perhaps you can make a short investment and make a profit from the lower. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure. It'd have to be like a really short investment, I think, while it was still going up. But yeah, I think you're right. They'll be sold in increased numbers. And going back a little bit with pronunciation, let's have Jose. Can you repeat analysts?
Analyst.
Nice. And
Analyst.
describe. Good. Okay, perfect. Julieta, can you read the next headline and ask Ajem the next question? Ajem.
Ajem.
Economic boom set to run for years. Question: will the demand in the economy increase or decrease?
In my opinion, demand should increase, because if there's an economic boom, then salaries should increase. It means that people's power of, people's wealth increases as well. Then demand should increase. I was trying to say purchasing power. Purchasing power also increase.
Yeah. Yeah, their wealth, their purchasing power, everything. That's great. Really nice job. So demand and economy should increase. Really good job. Really nicely done. Good grammar, too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Does anybody have any questions about anything on this page? Okay. Let's move on. We can come back to that. Let's try David. Can you read this sentence with the correct answer?
Okay, Joshua. The stock market has been lower for 3 days straight.
Not quite.
has been down.
And that's tricky because it doesn't sound like it should be correct, but it is. So the stock market's been down, we would say. Nice job, though.
Thank you.
And Daniela, what about the next one? Daniela? Okay, Adela, what
Can you
about
hear
the next
me?
one?
Okay,
Oh,
now
yeah, there you are. Daniela?
I'm here. Okay, now I hear you. My stocks are up 20% this month.
Good. And Adela, the next one?
I'm hoping for a 20%.
A what percent?
A 10%, sorry.
Good. Don't be.
It's lower, 10, maybe 20.
Yeah.
10% increase over the next year.
Good. Okay, perfect. And what about the next one? SN.
Trading is not an exact science.
Good. Trading stock is not an exact science. Perfect. Any questions here?
Thanks to the article.
Yeah, the article does help. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Hey, I guess you know your grammar rules at least.
I know that one.
Perfect. All right. Any other questions? Okay. Let's go back. Let's practice some more of these headlines. Let's have Asen. Can you read the first headline and ask Jose the question?
Read the headline and answer the question. About to go bust? Question. Will output increase with?
Yeah. Jose, what do you think?
I think if the market to go bust, I think the output decrease, no?
If the market will go bust, what?
The output decrease, no?
No.
No?
So bust, remember, is like a slump. We have a boom bust cycle. So on one end we have the boom, which is up.
Boom up, bust up. Boom up,
Bust is
boom
down.
up, bust down.
Mm-hmm.
If the market is bust, the output decrease, no?
Yeah, so the output will decrease. Can you repeat decrease?
The output decrease.
Yeah, the output will decrease. Jose, can you ask?
Will decrease. Okay.
Yeah. The output will decrease. Good. Can you ask Javier the next question, Jose?
Yes. If you buy shares today and sell in a few months' time, will you make money?
Bull market settlers. In a bull market, yeah, I think in a bull market, if you share, yes, you make money in a bull market, yeah? Because the prices are going up, no? So yes, yeah, I think so. You are gonna make money, yeah.
Yeah, you will make money.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
sure. Yeah, so bull market's going to last all year. If you sell only in a few months' time, yeah, you'll make money. Maybe if you wait too long, so like 2 years, you don't know if it'll still be a bull market. You don't know what will have happened.
yeah.
But yeah, good. Really good answer. unfortunately, we're just about out of time. Does anybody have any last questions before we finish up class?
No.
Okay. And so thank you guys for coming in. It was awesome having everybody. It was a fun class. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. I've got a class in, I think, an hour. If you'd like to join, I'd love to have you. But again, thanks and have a good day.